Hello and welcome to Creo God Simulator. There is a link in the description if you want to check it out. This kind of gives me Populous vibes to a certain degree. Let's create a new game. You can name your god anything you like. You can name your religion anything you like, your town, and obviously your map seed. We're going to randomize absolutely every single thing here, and then we're going to just see if we... oh wow, no, this is way too surreal for me. I'm going to be calling it something else. Cabbage. And the religion is the cultists of lettuce. And the town name is Lettuce Die. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to be just changing this around a little bit. It doesn't really matter, but you can obviously change the difficulty as well. And I'm just going to be playing on easy because I just want to show you the game and what it's all about. As far as I'm aware, I think this is a solo developer, so just bear that in mind. And they're still going to be working on the game and improving it and so on and so forth as we go in. And it's going to create a new world. Alright, so here we are, and this is where we're now going to have to summon our Creostrider Plaza. And the best place to put that is wherever you want. So you can basically place it wherever you like. I'm going to be putting mine around about here. That seems like a pretty decent place for me. And we start with a number of different materials. For example, we start with gold, food, wood, stone, and indeed metal. And all these things are going to be required for making things good for us. Oh yes, making things very, very good for us. So we're just going to be creating our construction workshop right away. Then we're going to be getting a couple of small houses here. And we're just going to make sure that we have a bunch of those. And we also want to get a lumberyard. The lumberyards are going to probably go around about there, I guess. And then we are just going to need to wait and see what happens. Now, we do have willpower. Willpower is your main god power using ability or resource, shall we say. And how are you going to use it? Well, you're going to use it in the form of smiting spells and indeed rain clouds early on. You can then develop additional god powers as you continue to play the game. And I'm going to show you that in just a moment. So there's my construction workshop. We're going to open up some job slots. Workers will not automatically be assigned to structures, so you're going to obviously have to do that. If you see a blue flame above someone's head, that means they have become inspired, and you basically will just click on that, and then you gain a little bit of willpower from it, and you also make the villager happy. So that's obviously very important to do. And otherwise, we want to get some raw materials up and running, don't we? Yeah, we want to get some farms. So let's get a couple of farms up here. Actually, wait a minute. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so let's get 2 farms or something like that. I need to be a little bit careful about the wood generation as well, because my last game I did not have enough wood. So hopefully this time around I'm going to do a little bit better in that regard. I'm making sure we have a decent amount of houses as well. And bear in mind, of course, we do have the dirt road, and you can actually place that down if you so desire. I don't actually know whether that increases the speed of your people or not, but whatever the case, it doesn't really matter. All we're going to do is we're going to place a couple of people on the lumberyard. We're just going to put 2 people on each one, I suppose. We're going to put 1 person on the construction workshop right there as well. And as you can see, there's actually a bunch of clouds above here. Oh yeah, look at that. We can actually tilt the camera and everything as well, so it's pretty nice. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to just put 2 on each over here. 3 travelers have joined our town. Very nice. Look at that. That's exactly what we want. Now, I am going to actually put more people on this, and we're going to put more people on this too, because as we gain more and more adults, obviously children cannot work and elderly cannot work. You're going to need to continue, helping them out and stuff like that. So here we go. We have rain, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we're using our god power to create rain over our farms, and that's what you can do to increase the speed of your crops. And it's very, very useful to do that. So we're otherwise going to be increasing the amount of people we have in the lumberyards here. As you see, the resource generation, this is one of the things that the developer is working on. And quite a few people have said that the resource generation is a little bit too slow, unfortunately. But as I said, the developer is working on it. And indeed, I cannot wait to see what it's going to be like at that point, because once the resource generation is a little bit faster, because you could see right here, we are currently generating, well, we still only have 2 workers on this, but when we have more people available for it, they're going to be generating at least 1 wood per second. And 1 wood per second is not great, I gotta say. It's not amazing, especially considering every single building that you have. For example, a small willpower well, that can increase your capacity for your willpower by 1000, which is really, really important. This is extremely important, and there's a really, really good reason why you would want to get this. And the reason is, let me see, inspiration menu. This is what you want. So this all of this costs willpower, as you can see, and you're going to need 4000 willpower, for example, to be able to create forests with your god powers. You're going to be able to create stone with your god powers. You can even do this, which unlocks the divine conversion power, and that allows you to convert all villagers within a specific area of effect for 20 seconds. You also have this, which is called celestial destruction, which unlocks the meteor god power, and that allows you to call down an extremely destructive attack. And you can do that if you want to, you know? It's very, very cool. And I love that. I love these kinds of games. Absolutely love these kinds of games. But as I say, it is going to... I think it is a very relaxing experience, don't get me wrong, but I think you do need to have a small amount of an increase when it comes to some of the, shall we say, resource gain. You know, that needs to be improved a little bit there, here and there. Aha! Gather this wood. Very nice. Look at this. We have a little bit of a quest, and we've now completed that. We gathered 430 wood, so now we gain an additional 150 wood. There are some random quests that come up here and there, so that's obviously really, really nice too. And now we can actually increase our size of our residential area there. Just going to be increasing that ever so slightly, and obviously the more people that we have, I'm not entirely sure why we don't have more people working in the lumberyard. As you can see, there's only 2 workers there, which is really weird. Not entirely sure why they're not going over there, to be honest, but I guess maybe I should smite some of them or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's what I should do, or maybe they're all busy. Yeah, it might be they're all busy, because the adults, as you can see, the adults are literally, there's only 13 of them, and I think I already have, you know, a whole bunch on the farms. And yeah, the construction workshop, of course. And one of the most important buildings in the entire game is this, the shop. And by the way, if you select a particular building as it is being constructed, you can increase the speed of its building time by ×2, basically. So it will build itself twice as fast, which is really, really effective. Super, super nice. Otherwise, what I'm going to need to do is I will need to get a ranch. Unfortunately, I can't do that just yet. I need 300 wood for it. We have this. Gather some wood. There we go. We're obviously going to try to do that. Yeah, so the shop is very, very useful, because you're going to need to trade some things. You can actually trade. You can sell some stuff. And I think it may be an idea... Do I want to buy food? That's the question. I could buy 10 food for 80 gold. That's not really that good, is it? That doesn't seem particularly good to me. Maybe I should just leave it for now. I think I'm just going to leave it for now, because we're obviously growing way too fast. As you can see, we are growing way, way, way too fast. And in general, we are going to need to be a little bit more careful in that. So I'm just going to place this round about here. As you can see, starvation is currently plaguing us a little bit here, but that's okay. Let's oh no, not smite. We want rain. There we go. Gonna do a little bit of rain there. Nice, nice, nice. Get some more willpower by clicking on these people. They're obviously going to be getting happy from me acknowledging them, of course. Yeah, it's very nice, very nice. And yeah, the more people believe in us, the more willpower we get, as you might expect. And we can only hope that that's going to increase over time. Okay, so are we... Yeah, we are doing this right now. They're willing to make a large tribute. Well, it's only 210, unfortunately. Ah, there we go. We did this. That's wonderful. Look at this. Humble beginnings. This is our first initial quest that we have when you first start the game, basically. And it just says, gather 35 villagers. And now we have some fires, unfortunately. And I don't have a well at the moment. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have a well. The main reason why I don't have one is because you need 2,000 willpower to be able to make that work. And I don't currently have that. So, yes, we might have a bit of an issue, aren't we? Yeah. Small willpower. Well, is there no way for me to generate this passively? I think there is a way for me to generate it passively, but unfortunately, I need to unlock that. I think that is here. Yep, as you can see, this. Organized worship unlocks the small temple which employs priests who preach your faith and generate willpower, and that's going to generate willpower over time. There are ways that you could generate willpower over time without that, but as you could quite clearly tell, it's not enough. It's not enough for me to do that. I get around 20 to 25 willpower every single season, and you can see here that that's just not enough, unfortunately, for me. And you can see here that we're having some issues. So I'm actually just going to create a couple of jobs around the ranch here. Hopefully they're going to go on that. We're getting 1.3 wood. And we're getting 1 wood over there. Okay, I guess that's pretty decent. And we need food. We need food pretty badly. So let's do something about that, shall we? So let's get... You know what? I like the ranches a little bit better than the small farms. So, yeah, we don't have any gold right now either, but that's okay because we can literally just, you know, go into the trade screen and we can do a little bit of something there. So, shall I, let's see. What shall we do? We could sell some wood, I guess. Sell 10 wood. Am I selling that or am I buying it? I think I'm selling it, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm selling it. Okay, that's actually fine. As you can see, we do have storage as well. So the more we can sell, the better. Let's buy a little bit of food. There we go. Not really a huge amount, unfortunately. There we go. We gathered the wood, so now we get a little bit of a surplus of wood right there. And then we have rain from the heavens. Okay. Water the farm fields. Let's do it. Done. Nice. And look at that. Look at what we're getting. We're getting another 1,600. And now we have 2,000 willpower, which is absolutely fantastic. So now technically what I could do is I can now research wells. And that's exactly what we've done. So I now have wells. Where are the wells? That's the question. That is the question. Where is it? There we go. City service. So basically I could just place that down right about here. Actually I need 500 gold to be able to do that. And then we are going to be able to put out fires and do all that wonderful stuff. So yeah, that is pretty much the premise of the game. As you could quite clearly tell, it is extremely cool. I love these kinds of games, and I am very much hoping that the developer will be streamlining things a little bit, making the resource generation just a little bit quicker. Right now I think it is looking very, very good. I mean, you could see here I can actually sell some stuff right now, but you could see that me selling is I can't do more because we just have, you know, too much wood in our storage there, and I am currently having 2 shopkeepers. I guess what I could do is I could build another one, couldn't I? I could build another shop, but I need gold for that, as you could quite clearly tell. I need gold for that, and unfortunately it's just not enough, you know. It is just not enough. So for example, if I wanted to sell another 10, I am not able to do that. Look at that. See, I'm not able to do that. So there are a couple of things that do need to be tweaked, but I would highly recommend, highly recommend adding this to your Steam wishlist. You can check it out on the Steam store page. Just see what you think about it. For me personally, I think this game is going to turn out absolutely wonderfully. And if you want a relaxing experience, that's also something that we have to bear in mind here. Maybe you don't want a fast-paced experience. Maybe you want something that's a little bit more relaxing. And as you can see, how about we build at least 3 farms? Okay, let's do it. We can do that. I don't have enough money though, as you can quite clearly tell. So that's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, that is a little bit unfortunate. What about, is there another store? Did I build another store? No, I need the gold, and that's the point. We need more gold to be able to do that. Anyway, that is it for Creo God Simulator. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. At least add it to your Steam wishlist if you're not going to buy right now. But, you know, as I say, it is a relaxing experience, so maybe that's something for you anyway. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.